Yeah, we can all just kind of ignore what's going on here. I couldn't tell you. The Limit 1 Festival is here inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. You guys know the rules. Every single card in the game that is allowed is limited to 1 copy per deck. That's it. And my favorite deck of all time, Heroes, is really good inside of this festival. I love creative formats like this, where it really tests someone's deck building prowess and the ability to see what other cards are good inside of an archetype. And it just so turns out that Heroes are not only good while they play together, but also have a lot of really powerful one-of cards and a lot of really interesting synergies with those one-of cards that makes this a really fun event. There's a lot of really cool and really interesting ways to play Heroes for the Limit 1 event, and I would like to show you my deck that I decided to go with. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave it a like, and if you want to see more from your boy, please consider subscribing, as we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really hope that we can do so. Enormous thank you to everyone that's shown their support so far and hit that subscribe button, commented on the videos, all that jazz. It's been amazing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the combos that you guys can do with this deck and then showcase the card by card. So this first replay is going to be a little bit unfortunate for my opponent because they're not playing anything that can really start off the game. I'm choosing to go second here because I'm trying to OTK my opponent, and they're going to go ahead and set 1 card and pass it back to me. Our hand isn't particularly strong, but what I do like about it a lot though is we have several ways we can go about this. We can normal summon Blazeman, we can go for Vion, which is definitely our best normal summon. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for Evil Prodigy, and then we're going to go for Vion, free special summon into the Vion Dump, the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist effect to search, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Liquid Soldier. Vion effect to banish a Shadow Mist, free cardadvantage.com with the Polymerization. We're next going to go into our Wonder Driver. Wonder Driver is going to be here on the field. We're going to activate Polymerization, then to get it back, because we want to get Sunrise on the field to gain some card advantage. So right here, we're going to go for Wonder Driver. We're going to go for Liquid Soldier. We're going to go to Sunrise to gain a ton of advantage right now. We're going to go for the Miracle Fusion. We're going to go for the Draw 2 effect with our Liquid Soldier, and then discard 1. We're going to discard our Blazeman here. And then Wonder Driver is going to reset that Polymerization for a very important reason later. Go ahead and activate that Miracle Fusion, banishing our Liquid Soldier and our Infernal Prodigy, and then we're going to go for absolute zeros, absolutely insane. And now, right here alone, I believe, is lethal, but we're going to go ahead and go for a little bit of style. We're going to go for Infernal Divisor. And if you guys see anything about this Burstinatrix in my hand, you know exactly what's coming. We're going to activate Absolute Zero's mandatory effect, chain blocked by Infernal Divisor, purposeful by the way. And then we're going to activate Infernal Divisor to reveal Flame Wingman, search Avion, Absolute Zero effect resolves, go for our Polymerization, and go for the one, the only Flame Wingman. We're not taking any chances here. We're just going to go for complete style, Harpy's Feather Duster, sweeping it up, and then go for our battle phase, 23, 31, and finally a Skydive Scorcher of 2,700 to the face to OTK. Our next replay is going to be against something that is a little more quote-unquote competitive. It's like a weird one-of Shark control deck. You'll see what I mean here in a second by a little bit strange. I'm going to go ahead and start to go second here. My second hand is not great. We have Raigeki, Hero Lives, Cross Out, Forbidden Drop, and Imperm. Go and go for the Emergency Teleport. We're going to go for Psy Reflector, and now I'm a little bit worried about some Fibrax lines, but then I'm kind of a dummy here, and you'll see in just a moment. He's going to go for the Assault Beast. He's going to get his Assault Mode activate. Afterwards, he's going to activate the Psy Reflector's effect, and I thought about Infinite Impermanency here, but I'm glad I didn't. So, go ahead and summon back the Assault Beast, and he's going to Synchro Summon into Stardust Dragon, which I guess kind of makes sense. There's a lot of big removal out here in this format, and hey, I'm playing Raigeki. So he's going to go for the Lantern Shark, and this is going to be where I know what he's playing. Go for Bahamut Shark here. Bahamut Shark effect's going to activate, trying to get that totally awesome, but instead we're going to totally negate that effect with Infinite Impermanence. Afterwards, Bahamut Shark is going to be completely out of here, just a big body on board, which is still kind of threatening, but we do have a Hero Lives to kind of help combat it. Pot of Prosperity here is unfortunate. He's going to banish 3 at the top. Going to go for, looks like he's playing Synchro Good Stuff deck, and he didn't want to Alistor Normal Summon here. Where did he waste that Normal Summon? He's going to pick up the Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment is going to be set face down, so now what we're dealing with is Stardust Dragon, Bahamut Shark, and presumably a Solemn Judgment. We're going to go ahead and draw for turn. It's going to be a Drill Dark, which is not very good. I'm going to try and bait out either the Stardust Dragon or the Solemn Judgment. Worst case scenario, the Stardust Dragon doesn't go off and we can still do some plays. I'm gonna go and shotgun this. We're gonna drop a discard and Cross-Eyed Designator, definitely the more useless card in our hand. Activate the Raigeki. He's gonna change Stardust Dragon to this, which I think was a big misstep. Because it says if this card is not negated. So that's going to negate that effect. It's going to destroy his Bahamut Shark. He's left with a Solemn Judgment, and we're about to trade half life points here. 4k to 4k. He doesn't want My Hero Lives to go, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm down in card advantage, and I might want to save this Drill Dark, but I'm instead going to go for some moves, and I'm going to try to whittle this down a little bit. I'm going to put him on Better Have It with 1600 to the face, and then pass back to him. He's going to draw for turn here, and he's not going to see anything in his hand. He's just going to set one and pass. But hey, Drill Dark does piercing damage, so I'm already feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to go ahead and draw for the absolute god draw of Destiny Hero Denier. Destiny Hero Denier is going to summon on the board here. We're going to go ahead and link 2 away for our Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader effect's going to activate. We're going to summon back the Drill Dark. We're going to go ahead and go for Cross Crusader, tributing that, grabbing a Ferris, and then because we can summon back our Denier, we're going to use this effect to summon itself back, getting more card advantage, and then we're going to go into our Infernal Devicer. So, a little bit of spoiler warning here. He's going to go ahead and surrender after we activate the Infernal Devicer and revealing Flame Wingman. He knows what's about to happen. But the combo line here that we were going to go to was absolutely killer, and let me break it down for you guys. So, Infernal Devicer was going to grab us the Avion and the Burstinatrix. We're going to discard 1 for Vision Hero Ferris, activate Vision Hero Ferris, go for Increase for Vion, Vion to send Shadow Mist to search the Liquid Soldier, go ahead and use the Vion for Polymerization, go ahead and link off for Wonder Driver. We're going to activate the effect of Polymerization, fuse for Sunrise, get Miracle Fusion, draw 2 cards, discard 1, summon out Flame Wingman, and then Miracle Fuse with our second Miracle Fusion for Absolute Zero for the most insane combo and end board for a Limit 1 deck you've ever seen. I am really excited to showcase to you guys this deck here. I think it's been a lot of fun for me to play during this Limit 1 festival, and it's quite interesting how little it actually impacts the general hero motif. You'll see there's certain cards in here that help kind of fill the void where other cards were, and some substitutions that work just fine. So we'll go over the card by card here. We have 1 copy of Elemental Hero Avion, 1 copy of Burstinatrix. This is not ironic. This is not a YouTube algorithm gimmick. I do think that in limited formats, Infernal Devicer is crazy. It's a free +1. You get Infernal Devicer, you search Avion and Burstinatrix, and with any type of fusion card in your hand, you have access to Flame Wingman and technically Phoenix Enforcer, but Flame Wingman is the GOAT. So, when Avion, when Burstinatrix, hand traps, we have Effect Veiler, we have Ash Blossom, we have Max C, just kind of standard. You don't ever really see them as much because obviously they're 1 of each, but 1 of each is good to have. Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy is a free special summon, either off himself or by Sinister Necrom, being kind of a pseudo-malicious. 1 copy of Increase, and this is the correct amount of copies you should play in a normal hero deck. 1 copy of Denier, an amazing card, can special summon itself back, and also potentially can shuffle things that are banished. 1 copy of Summoner Monk. So Summoner Monk is a good tech in this deck because you're playing a lot of spells, and it gets you to mask change by special summoning out Shadow Myth. That's kind of an older model of hero tech because of the rank 4 engine, I believe, back in the day, like 2016, 2017 era hero. 1 copy of Stratos, obviously you gotta play the man, the myth, the legend. 1 copy of Vision Hero Vion, still the best normal summon and a great addition to get off of Vision Hero Increase. 1 copy of Shadow Mist for either the search or for the mask change. 1 copy of Blaze Man. Now normally I would never say play Blaze Man, but if you get to poly pretty fast, this card can be really good, especially paired with a different attribute hero going for plays with Sunrise. 1 copy of Drill Dark, 1 copy of Decider. Extra hero copy names are always good, and they are Destiny heroes. Destiny Hero Celestial for free draw power, and it's also relatively good as a big beater as well. 1 copy of Solid Soldier for special summoning, 1 copy of Draw Hand, 1 copy of Dusted Gold. This doesn't change from a normal hero list, as you're really only playing 1 copy of this card, the Dark Calling, and the Malicious Bane anyways. 1 copy of Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier, a Monster Reborn, and also such a good card for draw power. 1 copy of Ferris, still insane even at 1 copy. 1 copy of Sinister Necron, this is kind of our pseudo Mali, so to speak, but does pair well with Dark Calling. And 1 copy of Elemental Hero Honest Neos for a boosting attack, and can sometimes get us into Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. On Dispel cards, 1 copy of Raigeki, 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, and 1 Lightning Storm as our big spot removal. 1 copy of Polymerization. I thought about playing other fusion spells too, but 1 copy of Poly is fine. 1 Monster Reborn as an extender, just generic good card. 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army, which is a search for almost any hero monster, effectively, being a 2nd copy of Emergency Call, which we're playing 1 of. 1 copy of Miracle Fusion, 1 copy of a Hero Lives, which is still great even at 1. Hey, we played it at 1 for a while, and it's 1 here. 1 Dark Calling, 1 Forbidden Chalice, 1 Mass Change, and 1 Mask Change 2. This card is effectively just Mass Change, which you can search off of Shadow Mist and Enki, but it requires a level and you have to discard a card, which is not as good, but still relevant. 1 copy of Call by the Grave, 1 copy of Crossout Designator, 1 copy of Forbidden Droplets, and 1 copy of Infinite Impermanence to round out the main deck of 40 card hero. Moving on to the extra deck, not much has changed from a normal hero list except for that we're playing 1 copy of Masked Hero Darklaw, 1 copy of Masked Hero Blast, 1 copy of Elemental Hero Sunrise, 1 Absolute Zero, absolutely insane, 1 copy of The Shining for Miracle Fusion fodder, 1 copy of Adoration for generic good hero fusion, 1 copy of Masked Hero Acid, 1 copy of Diane, 1 copy of Anki, which is actually pretty good, really. I missed an OTK because I wasn't playing this card before, and I'm not making that mistake again. 1 copy of Evil Hero Malicious Bane, 1 copy of Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. DPE is not necessary for this build, not required, but he is really, really good. 1 copy of Extra Hero Wonder Driver, 1 copy of Cross Crusader, and 1 copy of Infernal Devicer to help turbo out and summon the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute undisputed GOAT of Elemental Heroes, Elemental Hero Flame, Wingman. And that's going to be rounding out our extra deck for the Limit 1 Festival heroes. What do you guys think of this list? Let me know inside the comment section down below. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from your boy, please subscribe. I would love to know if you guys take this deck for a test run. I think it's super explosive. It's really, really cool. And I like to see that heroes still got it in a version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every single card is limited. This event is really fun. So I can't wait to play more. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But for now, that's all I gotta say. Peace out.